This is your year to shine. Brand new year, brand new slate. I don't set New Year's resolutions. I don't know if you guys do, but I quit doing that a long time ago because I always found that setting a New Year's resolution set myself up to fail. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Lauren Kidd. I am a business strategist for the busy mompreneur. I teach moms how to start, run, and scale their online businesses so they can be present in their kids' lives. Welcome back if you are a returning subscriber. If you are a new subscriber, if you're new here, I highly encourage you to go click that subscribe button, ding that bell, turn on those notifications. New content comes out every Monday at 9. I teach you simple steps in an effort to make your business and mom life simple. Because after all, you are a mom and then you're an entrepreneur. The mom life will always take precedent. So I always try to make things super simple and super easy, bite-sized, actionable pieces for you to take and use. I don't know about you, but I am so stinking excited that it is now 2022. I am ready to hit the ground running. My stuff has been planned for a very long time, and we will get into that here in just a minute. But if you haven't already done so, I'm excited and I'm ready to see you succeed. So you've got to start now. This is your year to shine. Brand new year, brand new slate. I don't set New Year's resolutions. I don't know if you guys do, but I quit doing that a long time ago because I always found that setting a New Year's resolution set myself up to fail, because I always started off with a bang instead of just starting off with a plan. So we're going to talk about how to start your year off right. And we're going to talk about number 1, having a plan. When you set those New Year's resolutions, you just set yourself a goal, but you don't necessarily plan anything out. You're just like, I'm going to lose that 15 pounds, or I'm going to, hit this income goal, or I'm going to be able to do this and this and this, right? But you don't actually have an actionable plan to make those things happen. In your business, I don't want you to just simply have a goal. It is phenomenal to have a goal. I highly encourage you having a goal, because once you have a goal, you can then reverse engineer it, break it down so that you can see what you got to do, when you got to do it, how you got to do it, right? So having a plan. If you want to fill your calendar for the entire year of 2022 with paying clients ready and dying to work with you, go grab my Fill Your Calendar with Clients mini training right there, and click it, or it's in the description below. It is going to make your 2022 simple. I am going to give you an entire video training, and I'm going to share my exact process for mapping out my income. I am a multi-6-figure earner. I'm going to share how that happens in a way that doesn't disturb your mom life or your family life or that book reading life that you so badly want to have, or the vacations that you want to take. I'm going to give you my tools to ensure that you make the income that you want without having to worry all the time. You're going to be able to enjoy your family more. I'm going to show you how to do the legwork now so that your entire year is set up and ready. All you have to do is implement this simple strategy. I'm going to give you access to all of my workbooks that I've used to scale my business in a way that is super simple so that I can 100% be there for my kiddo. I'm going to help you ensure that you hit those income goals. And once you understand how to make this happen, you can use this training again and again and again. So, like I said, right here, go grab the Fill Your Calendar with Clients mini training. I promise you won't regret it. It's going to help you with step number 1, having a game plan for your 2022 success. Okay. You've got to have a plan so that you know what you need to do in order to implement to make that success happen. Go grab that now. Number 2, you have to know beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is your year. If you're just mediocre about this year already, it's only the 3rd. If you're already mediocre and you're like, meh, it's going to be a great year, then that's going to be the tone for your entire year. But if you're on the other side where you're just like, this is going to be amazing, you know that this is going to be your year, that is going to be the level and the excitement and the tone that you are going to set for your year. That's going to be the energy that you're going to bring into your business and bring into your business success for the year. If you, for some reason, don't think that you're going to make it, or you don't think you're going to hit your income goals, then you're absolutely right. You're not going to make it happen. You control what happens in your business right here. If you say that you're not going to hit your income goals, you're not going to do it. I had a lot of people tell me pre-Black Friday, they're like, okay, I followed all of your steps. I'm so set up. I'm so ready. I feel very confident, but I don't know if people are going to buy it. I'm like, okay, let's unpack that. What is it that you got? What is it that you did to prepare? Well, you're already completely prepared. This is a phenomenal offer that you've got. Why do you think that people aren't going to buy it? Well, I don't know. I just have this feeling. And I'm like, okay, well, if you have that feeling, you're 100% right. That is the mind frame that you're going to go into your sales with. And no, you're not going to sell it. So we had to do a lot of mindset shifting for a couple of, not my clients, but those who had bought my Black Friday course. And sure enough, with the mindset shift, they made bank on Black Friday. That is the same principle that I want you to take into 2022. I want you to have that frame of mind that says, I'm going to make this happen. Come hell or high water, not going to happen any other way. I'm going to make all of my goals happen. I'm going to implement all of these processes and I'm going to make this my year. This is the year that I can do this, this, and this. This is the year that I can finally do this, this, and this. This is the year that I'm going to be able to do this, this, and this. Okay, you can make that happen. Grab that Fill Your Calendar with Clients mini training. It's going to simplify this process. We're going to talk a little bit about mind frame in there as well. But you've got to know that this is going to be your year because you're amazing. What you have is amazing. What you have to offer and what you have to share with your ideal clients is phenomenal. Okay, you got to know that you're going to make it happen. Number 3, set work times. So I don't care if this has to change each week. If you guys watched my video, let's say 8 weeks ago, you know that I started out with a plan to work on a specific day of the week, and then I had to shift it because of a birthday party, and it was insane. And I just had to go with the flow because that's part of the mompreneur life. But setting yourself up for some specific work times each week is going to help you mentally prepare for your week. Every Monday, I have me work time. Every Monday is me time. Every Monday is my business time. I'll either prep for whatever I've got going on for the next month or two, or I will follow up with my inbox, or I will do my reach outs. This is completely me time. I don't take calls. I don't do strategy calls. I don't do re-engagements, things like that, because those take energy and time. This is my work time. This is my time to strategize and plan and get organized. I take everything that you guys want to do and I create things surrounding those things that you can have all the information that you need. And I get all of that done on Monday. For me, Tuesdays are my hustle time. I literally take calls from like sun up to sundown. I take mini breaks for homeschool things on Tuesdays, but otherwise that is my hustle day. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I have little pockets of time here and there because that is the schedule that has worked out best for me for the last year and a half or so. So figure out what is going to fit into your schedule, rearrange what you've got to, make adjustments here and there. Don't get down if something has to change. A couple weeks ago, I forgot that we had an event. I had work time scheduled. I was really actually looking forward to it because I hadn't been able to actually sit down and get anything done for a period of time, and it was starting to stress me out. But something came up with the family and we had to switch our schedules. Thankfully, I got to work that evening without master fuss and everything went swimmingly. Everything got done. I just overthought it, but I had specific times and I had to make a little adjustment. Know that that's going to happen and you have to be okay with it. Okay. Remember, you're starting your year off right. You're not going to start off with, if you're like me, temper tantrums. You can't get things done the way you need them to, because that's just the life of a mompreneur, is having to constantly adjust. But at least going into it with a generalized plan of when you're going to be able to get stuff done. Maybe the kids have piano lessons. You can work during those piano lessons. You can still listen, but you can work while they're doing it. You can do follow-ups, you can do creations, you can do mini whatever's you got to do. If they've got soccer practice, work in the car. If they've got an event, you can sit on the sidelines and work. If they've got, this or that, or if you're in the car going someplace and your spouse is driving, work then. Whatever you got to do to make those pockets of work time happen, set those times now so that you can actually actively work on your business. And number 4, ask for help. This is very hard. I don't know if you're anything like me. Most of you are. It's really hard asking for help. Help is just not something that we want to admit that we need, because we're Wonder Women. We can do it all, right? No, asking for help. Sometimes it's even asking your kiddos if they can do something. I ask mine all the time to go do stuff. I have to ask my husband sometimes. I'm like, okay, I need to sit down and I need to do this, this, and this. I need you two to go do something. I don't care what it is you got to do, but I need at least 2 hours. That only happens about every 8 weeks, but it happens when I need it to happen, when I need it to happen the most. And I'm like, hey, I need another 10 minutes of quiet time. I need you to just shh and not do anything for the next 10 minutes because I need 10 minutes of time. I'm asking for help. It doesn't always have to be a big ask. Sometimes it's the smallest things that are going to make the biggest difference. Like my kiddo woke up, he's being very good and very quiet. He's going to stay very quiet right now while I finish this last little bit of stuff that I have to do. That's me asking for help, and it is him providing that help. Now, he's a little older. Yes, he listens a little bit better. If you got little kids, sometimes you just got to adjust your schedule. Number 3, setting those work times and then having to adjust, right? So asking for help is going to make a huge difference. It's very, very hard, especially if you're just starting out and maybe you don't necessarily have the spousal support or the significant other support. When I first started my business, I surely did not have the support that I was hoping for or that I needed in my business because my husband didn't necessarily believe in what I was doing. But as my business grew, as the income grew, as he actually saw it being productive and whatever, he was far more helpful as the time went. So I actually had to rely on my biz bestie and my neighbor and things like that in order to make things happen. But it did mean asking for help. So how do you start your year off with a bang? It is 2022. This is going to be entirely different. We're just setting that intention now. It is going to be entirely different than we've lived through the last little bit, right? Number 1, you're going to have a game plan for your success. Like I said, go grab the Fill Your Calendar with Clients mini training. It's going to simplify your life. Okay. Number 2, know that this is your year. You have to show up. You have to be confident. You have to be ready and willing to make this your year. That starts with the mental attitude of it all. If you're just like, oh, it's another year, you're not going to do it, right? You've got to show up and you've got to say, you know what? From hell or high water, this is my year. Every day, put on a sticky note. This is my year, and stick it somewhere so you see it. Every single day, create a new sticky note, stick it somewhere. This is my year. Make it happen. Number 3, setting work times. Be a little flexible. Those might have to change, but try very hard to set specific work times so that you know that your business is going to happen in this time frame, right? And then number 4, ask for help when you need it. Even if that means saying, hey, stop making noise because mommy's almost done, right? That's asking for help. That's asking somebody in your life to do something for you, whether that's your spouse, whether that's your sister, that's your mother, that's your the grandparents or the kiddos or whatever, right? Ask for help when you need it. It's going to be the magic difference in your business and your sanity, right? That's what I've got for you. I will see you guys right back here next Monday. Don't forget to hit that notification button so that you can get the new notifications when stuff is live. Happy 2022. I know this is going to be a phenomenal year for you, and I cannot wait to see you next Monday right back here. Bye.